Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sports Talk here with Jamie Hughes on this cold Thursday afternoon. How are you guys doing tonight? Hope everybody is doing well. Wanted to jump on here, talk a little bit of basketball, of course. Got district tournaments pretty much are now set, and even majority of them are posted. We worked bulk of the day putting those together, and got a couple of the times I think incorrect. But in my defense this time, if you go to the Kentucky High School Athletic Association, which is where we got those from, they're not correct on there either. So we have tried to go back and correct them thanks to the ADs and the coaches, and I'm sure they'll do a good job getting that message along to whomever is in charge of fixing those down with the Kentucky High School Athletic Association. But we'll talk district basketball. Still got a couple, if weather would permit, high school games to be played tomorrow night. Knox County Central and Breathitt boys. That take place at the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. And then June Buchanan and Cordia doubleheader taking place at the Lions Den there in the old Hyman High School Gymnasium. We'll talk about that. Also got a couple interviews that I done with the 8th graders over at Cordia a week or so ago. And guys, I didn't forget you, just with the games that we've been doing. We've done, and I knew this would happen, with all the games that got snowed out and all the games that have to be rescheduled. Other than when I was in Florida, and we'll talk a little bit more about that tonight too, with the Hyman cheerleaders, I've been in a gym. We're broadcasting a lot of basketball games, and just glad to get to do it. Not complaining at all, but yet between Alice Lloyd College and the home games that they've had as of late, and then the makeup games plus the regular scheduled games, we've had a bunch of them, my friends, needless to say. And then we launched technically last night a 2-on-2 NBA Jam of our 14th region top scorers. Basically what we've done is took the top scorer from each team and paired them together, put them in a little bracket and letting you guys vote. First round of that ends tonight. So if it were to have happened, if we could somehow make it happen, you guys are voting on who you think would win the 2-on-2 matchup. Some interesting matchups on there. We thought we'd try that, see if you guys enjoyed that, and if so, we might do more of that kind of stuff down the road as well. Going to also try to start doing more of the brackets. A lot of the other media outlets are having a lot of success with the photographers' brackets. And so we're going to do one of those too real soon. Then, of course, it's official. April the 10th, 11th, and 12th, we'll have our 4th annual Hometown Sports Corner All-Stars. We will release all of the people that made or initially made the list. Now, we say it that way because, guys, you can do the best you can and still yet miss some people. And if we miss anybody, we'll back up and put them on there. And, of course, we'll have some that just won't be able to make it because of prior obligations. I understand that. But there's a bunch, over like 100 of the boys in 7th and 8th grade nominees. Right at 100 for the 5th and 6th, I think, of one of the two. So then we're going to, of course, do invites by Hometown Sports Corner, and with the coaches' help, we'll launch or release, I should say, the freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior players list as well. All that'll be made available to you by Monday afternoon. So we'll have that on there for you Monday afternoon on Hometown Sports Corner. Guys, I'm going to jump off here for a commercial break. You stick around. Let me know in the comments section. Again, new sound system. I'm going to try some other things new. You know how that goes. Sometimes that's nice. Sometimes, for the first time, it can be interesting. But I'll explain more about that here after this little bit of a commercial break.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find...
Just want to watch the game.
Dad, turn on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance East Kentucky Chiropractic wants to remind you about their Sports Injury Recovery Clinic. Dr. Dale Williams has been providing treatment for sports injuries of all kinds for over 20 years, offering individualized treatments utilizing X-ray and therapies like cold laser, E-stim, and manipulation. East Kentucky Chiropractic can get you off the sidelines and back into the game. Schedule an appointment today with Dr. Williams or Dr. Fields. Call 606-487-9505. We accept most insurances, Medicare and Medicaid.
And again, a big thank you to all of you that are tuning in here on this cold Thursday afternoon. How are you doing? Of course, as I said, we're going to talk district basketball tournament action pretty much for the night. But before I do so, I did get an invite from one of the players to come over and help cover the 8th grade night at Cordia. And guys, I didn't forget you. I just haven't honestly had a chance to. One time I was on here, we didn't get to have a chance to edit the commercials into the system, but I've got them in here now. And I caught up again a couple weeks ago with 3 of the Cordia Line 8th grade basketball players and asked them what was going through their mind as they took to the court for their final time as an 8th grader. Of course, all 3 of these 8th graders, I'm pretty sure I'm right, play for Coach Mitch Blyer and the varsity team. But it was their night to shine as 8th graders in Hyman, Kentucky, and here's what each one of them had to tell us over in the Lions Den. All right, first of all, tell everybody your name, what
Liam
grade
Thomas.
you're in, and what position you play.
Liam Thomas. I'm in 8th grade and I play center.
All right. Talk a little bit about what's going through your mind right now as you get ready to play your 8th grade game here.
Just hopefully we get a win tonight.
As you played the basketball season over at Cordia, what's been one of your favorite memories?
Just really getting to play. I don't really know.
Do you have a particular player that you like the best as far as the game goes? You have an NBA player that's your favorite NBA player?
Probably, you know who Keem Olajuwon?
Uh-huh.
I like him a lot.
Oh, man, watching him on YouTube. Because he retired before you was ever born. Yes, sir. Watched him a long time. He was good, man. What's your favorite thing that you guys do in practice maybe, or something that you like to do maybe more than others?
Mostly just fundamental work, getting better.
Yeah. You prefer defense or offense?
Offense.
Like that offense. Yeah, no problem with that. Give some shout-outs out to some people, okay?
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, and God.
All right, man. Congratulations.
I'm Matthew McKinney, Donald.
All right, and you play guard at Cordia. This is your 8th grade night. What's going through your mind as we get ready to have 8th grade night?
Everybody can win.
Looking forward to the W. Okay. What's been your favorite part of the season? What's something you're going to remember for a long time?
Playing with the boys.
With you continue this season, as we continue to go through this season, what advice would you give to these 4th and 5th graders?
Keep working hard.
And
keep your head up.
What should they focus the most on, in your opinion?
Being a good ball player, stuff.
But as far as would you give them tips? Maybe they should spend more time dribbling, more time. What advice there would you give?
Anything, honestly.
Huh?
Anything.
Okay. Tell everybody at home something that we don't know about you. Something you like to do outside of basketball.
Play video games.
Pretty good at 2K? Man, I think all you guys are. But now I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to come over and give you all a challenge, okay? Tell me something on one of these other guys. Something other maybe that people don't know about them. They like to make you laugh. They're behind the camera right now cutting up with us, ain't they? Give some shout-outs out to your family and friends, brother.
My mom, my dad, my stepmom, my sister, my brother.
Name, grade, and position.
Kevin Sellers, 8th grader, and point guard.
Of course, play over there with the Cordia Lions all season. You've had yourself a good season. Talk a little bit about what's going through your mind as you go to this 8th grade game here.
Just want to finish the season with my boys.
If you could give some advice to some of these 5th and 6th graders, what would you tell them?
Just keep working hard and don't put your head down.
What's your favorite part about the game of basketball?
To just play and work my hardest.
Got a favorite NBA player?
Giannis.
Oh, I could see that. You kind of play something like him, man. That's cool. If you, again, had an opportunity to tell somebody about your game, how would you describe your game, your style?
I can play anywhere.
All 5 positions?
Yeah.
And then what's a drill or a play that you like the most about your team? You got a favorite play you like to holler out?
Yeah, I like running head tap with Liam.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What's going to happen when you do that? Walk me through that.
I go at the top, he comes sets me a screen.
Uh-huh.
And then we run off that.
Well, 2-man off that then. Yeah. Cool beans. Tell me something people don't know about you. Something outside of basketball that you like to do.
I like playing football.
You football?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good deal. And then you play a little 2K?
Yeah.
Pretty good at that?
Yeah.
We're going to have to challenge you one of these days, okay?
All right.
Give some shout-outs out to some people and thank some people for helping you this season.
I want to thank my brother. He's been helping me a lot, and my coaches.
All right, man. Again, guys, he's a good one. You got to check him out. Again, a good job there from the fellas as they, of course, took to the court. And we hope to do even more of that this year. Thanks to Chris Godsey, Todd Meadows. They helped me a tremendous amount this year to bring you. We brought the most games I think we've ever done. I know the most we've ever done middle school-wise. But even with that, there was a lot more we wish we could have done. And again, somebody in the comments asked me about my shirt. Let me see if I can't. This, of course, my buddy Harold Mullins' Have Mercy shirt. Josh Cornett and the gang here with Hometown 24, as always, knocked it out of the park, done a fantastic job with the Have Mercy Classic. Knox County and Perry Central played in that this year. We try our best. I'm going to try. One of my goals during the regional tournament is to get Josh to give me the wrap on what his plan is next season. I anticipate we might see multiple teams, even more. Of course, we had 2 this year, and last year it was Knott and Hazard. Without, just as a fan from the outside looking in, I expect that thing to grow into maybe a 6-team classic, and hopefully down the road even a tournament. But I won't speak for my buddy Josh. I'll let him do that. How are you tonight, though? Again, hope you're tuning in and have hit that like and share button already for us. We're going to try something different tonight. We have not done it. I told you every now and then these things work, and every now and then they don't. But you can call us up tonight, perhaps. 606-634-6442. 606-634-6442. If you'd like to talk a little high school basketball, maybe you want to give a shout out to your favorite player. Tell me who's been the most impressive team that you've seen this year. Or perhaps you just, like I said, want to brag on your young'un, as we like to say. You can do that again, 606-634-6442. And let's bring up some of those brackets and get things started off with. How about this one here, guys, again? 2024 Girls 53rd District Tournament. I don't think it's anybody's surprise. Knox County Central Lady Patriots and Coach Megan Huff done a phenomenal job over there. And they won the 53rd District outright. And that gave them the bye in the 5-team tournament. They'll play the winner of Cordia and Jenkins girls. They'll get things started off on February the 24th there at 6 o'clock. Then up in the top of the bracket, how about the Lady Crusaders of June Buchanan and Coach Kevin Davis got the 3 seed. Congratulations to them. That's a nice accomplishment, but also earned the right to play a team that's been a powerhouse in the 53rd District for some time, and that, of course, the Lady Cougars of Letcher Central. Coach Keith Baker and his team. Of course, I think they go as Miss Holcomb goes. She's one of the top scorers, averaging about 12 points a ball game. And so anyhow, June Buchanan and Letcher in the top of that bracket. In the bottom of that girls' 53rd District, it will be Knott County waiting the winner of Cordia and Jenkins. That tournament held at Letcher Central. We plan to bring you that tournament right here on Hometown Sports Corner. Looking forward to that coming up next week. Also, home of the boys, 53rd District. Knott County boys won the 53rd District outright. They await the winner of Cordia and June Buchanan. Coach Mitch Smith and his Lions will come into town, taking on June Buchanan, and Coach Bo Hammonds, Crusaders, led with Bryson Smith, big man in the middle. And then, of course, Cordia, Mr. Neese leads them in scoring. Probably be a game of who can make the other one play their tempo. If Cordia speeds up June Buchanan, then I think Cordia got a good shot of moving on to the Final Four. Flip side, though, if Buchanan can slow them down and pound the ball inside, go inside out, I think there's an opportunity for June Buchanan to pull off the upset there. Either way, the winner would play Knott County Central High School. 6 o'clock tip there in that bottom of that bracket. And the nightcap would see Jenkins and Letcher, and that, folks, again, can be a good one. I know Jenkins went to Letcher and won big just a few days ago. I have sang the praises of the Cavaliers all season long, and I'm going to continue to. I think Coach Winston Lee's done a fantastic job up there. However, this is a game that'll be at Letcher. They'll have home court advantage. This game, they'll be hanging in the rafters. And I expect a good basketball game, better than most think, in that Jenkins-Letcher matchup up there on the top of that bracket for a chance to go to the boys' 14th region tournament. What say you guys in the comment sections? Tell me who you think wins Cordia and June Buchanan, and then who you think meets in the finals of the 53rd District after Jenkins and Letcher play and Knott County plays the winner of Cordia or June Buchanan. That again in the boys. And same thing for, actually that's Wolf County. We will hang on just a second here now before we get any further with those Wolves and Jackson City. Tell me about the girls too in the comment section. Who you think wins? June Buchanan and Letcher up top. Then down in the bottom, Cordia and Jenkins will play in the girls, with the winner moving on to take on Knott County Central. Then who you got in the finals of that 53rd District? Who you think wins the girls' 53rd District to go on to play in the girls' regional tournament, by the way, will be held over in Hazard, Kentucky. Lady Bulldogs get the privilege of hosting that. Let's talk more about it. You call me up if you want to, 606-634-6442. But don't call until after we get back from this commercial break. We'll be back. Are you struggling to lose weight? Do you have an underlying health issue? Stressful eating? No time to go to the gym? Come see us at East Kentucky Wellness Center. They want to help you lose weight. Come see them on Highway 119 in North Irvine, Kentucky, or call them at 606-403-1212. Looking for the hard-to-get gift for someone? We recommend East Kentucky Wellness gift vouchers. Remember, a healthier you starts today. 606-403-1212. Did you know that 1 in 13 children in the United States are estimated to experience child abuse? 1 billion children globally are estimated to experience sexual violence. 1 in 4 girls in America are estimated to experience child abuse. That's why Care Cottage is teaming up with drivers Henry Sizemore, Dustin Mosley, and Jason Hall to launch a new campaign Race Against Child Abuse. For more information, look us up on the web at www.carecottage.org. Follow us on Facebook or call us at 606-487-9173.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose.
Tim Short Chevrolet in Hazard, Kentucky is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Todd Kraft and all of his staff want each and every athlete to know that we support all of their dreams. We also want to remind you for your next vehicle to stop by and give us a chance to earn your business, serving you for years and years to come. Tim Short Chevy.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
And welcome back, guys and gals. Again, hello to all of you here on this cold Thursday afternoon. How you doing? Hope everything's well with you and yours. Talk a little bit of district basketball action, as we said we would here. Let's continue to do that just in a moment or two here. What do you think? Again, in the comment section, who do you think the top? We, of course, can all, I think, agree, Knott County Central girls, one of the top teams in the 14th region. They'll be highly favored to win that district. Miss Kyra McAlawrence, in my opinion, 14th region player of the year, and should be a candidate for player of the year in the state of Kentucky. I wholeheartedly believe that she could play with the Kentucky All-Stars and represent us well. And I hope that happens for that young lady over there. One more thing I want to say, as James Sutton likes to say, we'll address the elephant in the room, as maybe even more so later on. But I hope that Miss McAlawrence gets the recognition that she rightfully deserves as being one of the top players all time in the 14th region. Young lady scored over 2,500 points, probably knocking on 3,000. Well over 2,000 at least. I know she was recognized for. And I know she switched schools. Some of those points scored at Perry. Some of them scored at Knott. It wouldn't matter to me if she played at 4 different high schools. She's still one of the best. She'll move on to play for the Lady Bears of Pikeville and do a fantastic job there when that time comes. I have said earlier this year, and somebody looked at me like I'd lost my mind, but I mean this. Guys, I think she is even better suited and will be pleasantly surprised at how good the college game will be for her. The reason I say that is it's no secret. Anytime she's played anybody, whether it be in the All-A or whether it be in a pickup game at the park, she gets double teamed. She's going to get the best defender night in and night out. She's had to carry the load offensively at times, hit shots, and distribute the ball at the same breath pretty much. She's and she's done well at whatever her coaches have asked her to do. At the college level, she'll get to play more one-on-one. She'll get to play through a play, catch a pass rather than being the one that always has to come get the pass. And don't you be surprised if she don't go to Pikeville and break as many records over there as she has at Knott and Perry Central. I wholeheartedly believe that could happen there as well. But guys, we just want to say, though, that's just one of the 4 districts in this 14th region, so we better move on here, hadn't we, and pick up some more of these brackets. They are located in our photo section. If you're looking for a particular bracket to see when your team plays, who they play, or maybe you just want to follow along with us, of course, wait and do that after the show. But let's go, if we can, now to some more of those brackets here. I think I got this one pulled up for you. This is a good one, folks. 54th District. 54th District over in Perry County. As you see there on your screen, I think I've got you guys on the screen, right? Yes, Hazard and Buckhorn, February the 24th at 6 o'clock. Hazard and Buckhorn at 6 o'clock. On the 24th, and then the game after that, Perry Central and Leslie. And it's no secret, in my opinion, the Lady Wildcats of Buckhorn in what we would consider a rebuild year. Hazard won't overlook them, though. The Lady Dogs are focused enough that they'll be intense and ready to play Buckhorn in the opening game of that tournament. Then in the bottom, Perry Central, and should be, I think, favored to win the contest there against Leslie. But that's a Leslie County team that I've been saying for a month and a half now. I wouldn't want to play in the first round of a district tournament. Perry on paper will be favored to win, but Leslie County will be the first to tell us all. The games aren't played on paper, they're played on the court. It's at Perry Central, though. I think that might be enough to give the Lady Doors the advantage. I'm going to say it'll be Hazard and Perry moving out of that girls bracket. What say you guys? Anybody agree, or can we disagree on any of those? You tell me what you think about it in the comment section, and leave your favorite players, as I said, a little bit of a shout out there. Brag on them a little bit. Tell them good luck if nothing else. And let's see if I can pull up that 54th boys district. I think I got it here for us. Had to redo that girls district because we had the time wrong. Date and time was wrong, and still yet is wrong if you go to the Kentucky High School Athletic Association page, but they'll fix that, I'm sure, in the morning. But the boys, 54th district, Hazard, of course. I don't think it's anybody's surprised that the Bulldogs, one of the top teams in the 14th region, and in the state of Kentucky, for that matter, they've been as high as, I think I saw one poll had them 3rd or 4th. They've been top 10 certainly since Christmas. And Evan Eversole and the Bulldogs have rose to the occasion. They won the Mountain Classic. They won the All-A and beat Breathitt County again just the other night. So it's kind of how are you playing right now? Well, they're playing as good as they have all season, in my opinion. And the Bulldogs will play a Buckhorn team that Buckhorn also and the boys kind of reloading, rebuilding. And then they had, of course, young man I felt like playing his best basketball, getting injured, broke a bone in his hand, and he won't get a play, and so they'll miss him certainly. But Hazard, I think, moves on to play the winner of Perry-Leslie. Again, this one, I dubbed them the Young Guns. Leslie County, they are that. I felt like this would be a game that we would see down the road. In fact, I went as far early in the year to say I think they'll play each other for a chance to go to the regional tournament. If Leslie's healthy, I think it'd be a better game than what it will be. Coach Noble will have Leslie County ready. They'll have the right game plan, and they'll come into Perry, and it'll be a Perry's home court, but that won't bother them as much as the fact that they're going to be without one of their starting guards. I'm still a huge fan, though, of Coach Shannon Hoskins. Even before he done what he done last year, I was a fan. The man can coach. I think last year he done his best coaching as he and his Doors won the 14th region. To win the region, you got to be in it to win it, they like to say. And so I'll take Perry to win that one. and they'll go on to play Hazard in what should be a classic for that boys 54th district. What say you fans? Anybody out there got any opinions about that? Also, if you're tuning in tonight, want to be one of the first? I knew whoever would be the first would not be easy to get, but if you're out there and want to talk or want to wish your team the best of luck, call us up. 606-634-6442 is the number tonight. We'll get a different number for that hopefully next week. Just trying it out tonight. We've got the new sound system, and I think I have got it set up to where we can take phone calls and let you guys interact some with us that way as well. But then, when we've told you about the 53rd, we went to the 54th, and how about the 55th? I have a hard time. This 55th district still, to me, I'm old school, old enough that I can remember when this was Knott County's district. But now this district down to 3 teams. I wonder, would they perhaps entertain an ever with a redistrict for basketball in the 14th region, find some way to get this district back to a 4-team district? There are teams that are driving across these schools to get to play in some of their matchups. Wouldn't it perhaps be better for them to bring one of them into the fold? But that's maybe going to happen, maybe not. There's still a couple teams I wonder even if they wouldn't benefit if they played in that 13th region. But we'll see. It'd be interesting to see how that would unfold 3 years down the road probably. But with the 55th district right now, of course, it is Austin Spurry and the Bobcats. But first, let's talk girls. 55th district, Wolfe County and Jackson City. They'll meet in that first game. See if I can get that phone number off the screen there. But you can still call us up, 606-634-6442, if you want to talk a little high school sports. But Wolfe County and Jackson City, they'll meet February 24th at 6 o'clock. And the winner of that one, that wasn't a phone, by the way. That's my wife's dryer over in the other room. That thing's loud, isn't it? But anyway, Wolfe County and Jackson City will meet in the first game up the top of that bracket. The Lady Wolves, again, their starting 5, folks, is good enough to win this district and good enough to make it to the Final 4 of the 14th region tournament. I've said that and I'm going to continue to say that. They have depth inside, size, I should say, inside. And if they keep it to where they're able to control the tempo, get the ball down low, win the boards like they should, this is a Lady Wolves team that, in my opinion, can upset Breathitt in the finals. But they got to get past Jackson City first. Jackson's also got a couple nice players that we've seen and we've covered here on Hometown. But I'll take Wolfe County winning, and then Wolfe and Breathitt in the finals. And I know Breathitt beat them double figures, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Lady Wolves don't win that district down there. Either way, it's kind of one of those deals to where I don't think there's ever been a time in which you want to go into the regional tournament any more than this year for boys and girls as the winners of your particular district. That would help you to avoid one of those runner-ups that could just as easily have won their district. But again, in this bracket, I'm going to say Wolfe County beats Jackson City, and I'm going to take the Lady Wolves to upset the Bobcats as well. But what say you? Who you got winning that one? Who you think is the better of the 2 or the 3 teams in that girls bracket down there in that 55th district? Let's see now if we can't go to the boys' 55th district as well. Mentioned it just a moment ago, Mr. Austin Spurry, another candidate in my opinion for 14th region player of the game, or player of the game, 14th region player of the year. Mr. Spurry, I think he certainly deserves consideration for that. He and Mr. Eversole at Hazard, Woods at Purry, didn't want to start this conversation tonight because there are, in my opinion, 5 guys that could solidify their cause for being the player of the year. Generally, that goes to a senior. You guys have heard me say over the years, I don't necessarily agree with that either. But I get it. And so if they stay with that, I would assume will, always. We've still got some nice seniors to pick. But right now, anyhow, Breathitt won the 55th. That puts them in the regional tournament. Breathitt County's boys and girls have already punched their ticket. They know they're going to the regional tournament. The question is, who they're going to play. I still think the speedster down in Wolfe County, Mr. Caleb Creech, he knows my allegiance to dirt track racing, and also have liked his game for a long time. I think they'll be too much for Jackson City. I think Wolfe moves on to the finals, where they'll play Breathitt, and I'm going to predict it'll be better than the last outing. But I think it's Breathitt's time to be trending upward. I would not, again, Jeff Honeycutt, I think, is one of the best coaches in the mountains. Period. End of discussion. I know a lot of his regional titles came as a girls' coach at Knott Central. That's okay. If you saw some of the teams he had to beat to get those titles, you know why we have even more respect for Coach Honeycutt here on this show. But I'll take Breathitt boys to not only win, but I'd say they move into the 14th regional tournament here in a couple weeks and lead what should be a good boys 55th district and a boys 14th regional tournament that'll be held at Knott County Central High School. Then before we go to that 56th district, guys, how about we take us another quick commercial break? And as we go to break, let me show you one of the coolest things that I've had happen to me since I've been doing this gig. My first love is to write sports. I love writing. Of course, spell check's not what it used to be. I need it to be better than what it is. But I enjoy covering sports and telling what I saw or helping people that didn't get to be there to kind of remember or see what we saw. With that said, this year I got back to writing, when I could, weekly articles, kind of summarizing how every team's week went. We put them in the top 10 and have a bunch of people throw paper balls at us and complain about our top 10, but I learned a long time ago when they're complaining, they're watching too. With that said, though, one of the cool things that happened to me this year, I wrote an article in which I dubbed Leslie County as being the Young Guns. And again, that's not an insult, that's a compliment. They play hard for Coach Noble. Any team he has, I can guarantee you, if I had been in another country and hadn't watched basketball in 5 years and came back and you said Coach Noble's team's playing tonight, I would say they'll play hard without knowing a player on the team. That's a reflection of him and what he expects and demands. And but anywho, I referred to the Leslie County Eagles as the Young Guns and gave some lemons and they made lemonade, or gave them oranges and they made orange juice. I don't know what they done, but they run with the name that I gave them. Check this out. Is that not cool? The Young Guns t-shirts. Again, the Young Guns. Leslie County went out and had some swag made with the Young Guns across the side of it. And guys, I'm happy to say I got to help you pick up that nickname. Best of luck to you, Young Guns. Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Nelson Frazier has the highest quality American-made funeral products, cremation services, mausoleums, and memorial markers, all with a family budget in mind. With 3 chapels located in Hyman, Martin, and now in Prestonsburg, Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
On streets of glory.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Fico, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
And hello to all of you again. Johnny and Jackie Gay here are watching. Johnny, Jackie's pretty aggravated at you the other day, but then I think she's just happy that you were safe too, my friend. Hello to all of you guys down there. Hope everything's going well. Bobby Jean Sloan talking about a good coach indeed. Thank you for tuning in. Scroll through here, I missed a couple more of those comments, and Johnny been giving us his updates and so forth. I love the Gayhart family. They're good friends of ours, and of course you knew that Jackie wasn't going to miss out on an opportunity to give a shout out to her favorite lady pet, as she says, number 22, KCC Senior Lady Pad, hashtag, of course, Miss Acacia is who she's talking about. I know that they'll be there in person. If they can't be, though, then I'd be disappointed if they wasn't tuning us in. As we look forward to bringing you these basketball games one more time, if you're just tuning in, tomorrow night, Cordy and June Buchanan play what should be their last game of the season. And also, Knox County boys will play Breathitt boys. We'll try our best to have some of those games on here for you. Thanks again to all of you that are tuning in. Let's go. We've got one more district to talk about, right? In the 14th at least. And we want to jump over there to that 56th district. Our friends down there. I think I'm right when I say the 56th district is at Estill County this year. And I know I'm right on that. Pretty sure. Powell County, nevertheless, though, this is the boys. Coach Crow and the Powell County Pirates will play Owsley County in the first game on February the 25th at 6 o'clock. The winner of that moves on to play the winner of Estill County and Lee County. Lee County, of course, in my opinion, got another one of the top players in the 14th region, Mr. Fletcham. One of the state's leading scorers, and he will put on a show for you folks that get to go down to Estill County to watch him. But the Engineers playing at home. And Coach Hall, that's got to give him a little bit of an added advantage, I think, as well. Excuse me. But Powell County and Owsley wouldn't be surprised if that one isn't a better game than everybody thinks. I think Owsley County is the team that you're going to look for in a couple more years. So I'm going to give Powell County and Coach Crow the win. And I go with the Estill County home court advantage with a win in that top of that bracket there. And I'll take, I'm going to go Estill County to win that district. And Powell going into the regional tournament as a runner-up. And what say you folks? And let's flip if we can and get the girls for you too. This is the girls 56th district. Up in the top there you see Powell County on the 24th of February, 6 o'clock. They'll play Estill County Lady Engineers. I think Estill wins that one big. Might be the biggest margin in the first round of the tournaments. Again, Powell's just give credit to the Lady Pirates. Got a couple of nice players, but when you graduate your leading scorer, sometimes the next year is tough for you, and that's been the case for the Lady Pirates. I'll take Estill to win that one big. Bottom bracket, same thing. I think Miss Cundiff's a good player for Lee County. I think the Lady Bobcats are better probably than what people recognize and realize. But I'll take Owsley County and Coach Smith. I think he's another one of the coaches that doesn't get enough credit and respect. I'll go Owsley County to win that one. And I'll go ahead and put Owsley County in the regional tournament as the district champion. But I wouldn't be surprised if Estill County doesn't win either. That can be a fun championship game between the Estill and Owsley girls. The Lady Engineers, again, we know what they done last year. Runners up in the region last year. On their home court, the district held at home. Owsley County, though, will miss Brown. I think she's got a double-double probably in the first half of that game, and Owsley County wins that one. So what do you guys say? Do you agree? Can we agree to disagree? How's that work for you guys there? Again, in all of those plays there. Then I want to say, too, guys, before we get too far away, we can announce for you that we have indeed set a date for our All-Star Games, the Hometown Sports Corner All-Star Games coming up February the 10th, 11th, and 12th. That's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. For those of you that stayed on here to the end of the show, I can tell you that the boys' games will be played on Thursday night. That's just some things out of my control. That's what was best for Alice Lloyd, and they are so awesome to let me host it over there. So we will go with the boys' 5th and 6th grade games, the freshman and sophomore games, and the junior and senior all-star games will be played Thursday, February the 10th. Friday, February the 11th, we'll come back and play the same games for the girls. We'll start that out off with the girls' 5th and 6th grades. Then we'll go to the girls' freshmen and sophomores, and the girls' junior and senior games will finish us out on Friday night. Then Saturday afternoon, we bring all the 7th and 8th grade All-Stars in for the All-Stars. Guys, again, over 150 have been sent to us. We can't pick them all. We're going to do the best we can to get as many of them in as we can. We probably will play 2 7th and 8th grade games again like we done last year. We'll go ahead and be ready to have the MVP trophies and so forth. Each night we'll have the three-point shootout. We have the kids. I didn't think the upperclassmen would want to play the knockout game, and they almost enjoyed it as much as the younger kids. So we'll play knockout again, and we will also have our MVPs of every game. Each participant gets a free T-shirt, and it costs the players nothing to play in it. Now, we have a $10 admission for the spectators that come and watch and cheer. And just out of curiosity, if you wonder what that's for, that doesn't even go towards the All-Star game. That goes towards our Hometown Sports Corner Scholarship Fund. James Salen and I raise money each year. Last year we were fortunate enough to give out 6 $250 scholarships. I can tell you we've already got enough for about 8. And we've got several fundraisers coming up. So I wanted to do 10 or 12, and James says, how about 20? Now, I don't know if we can pull off 20 scholarships, but we're going to give away as many as possible. And again, we've already got some people that have come on board and committed to giving away some scholarships with us. And so anyhow, all of the All-Star money raised after we pay the insurance fee and our officials, which, by the way, also always give us a break, and they've been nothing but great to us over the years. But once the proceeds are finished, the bills are paid, then we keep none of it. None of our announcers, none of us on the interviews and broadcasts. Camera guys all volunteer their time, and that money goes to our Hometown Sports Corner Scholarship Fund. Pretty pumped and happy about that, certainly so as well. Guys, as we continue or finish up the show, though, make note of that. Then I want you also to, if you haven't done so, we've got about an hour left to go vote in our 2-on-2 competitions. What we done, we took the leading scorers of each team, paired them up, and it's really just a way for us to recognize the leading scorer from each team as we go into the district play. But after we decided and saw the kind of interest that it got, we thought, well, let's just do a little tournament with it and let them have a little more fun. Monday, 2 things that have happened here on Hometown Sports. Number 1, Monday we will reveal, announce, post, show you who has made our All-Star games. We also will launch a competition Monday in which you fans can submit your picture, not one that you had took. I give props and credit to all the photographers. I tried to even put their logos in the screens that we went through there a moment ago. But I need pictures that you took with your cell phone, or pictures you took with your personal camera. We're going to have a little competition with that. So be ready to submit your picture, not pictures. I know it's hard sometimes to pick your favorite one, but we're going to do that, and we'll find some way to give away a little money, and that's just the way. And we'll talk more about it Monday, but James and I have always encouraged everybody to take your pictures and your keepsakes and your memories and do a couple things. Number 1, print them off. There'll be a day when you'll have a picture on your phone and you'll drop that phone in a mud puddle and you'll say, I'd give anything to have had that picture. Number 2, don't take for granted that the Facebook picture archives that you've got is going to be there forever. I wouldn't, especially not with some of the pictures that you guys have in your memories. Print those off. Put those to a jump drive. Put them on a little SD card, something, where you'll have those 10, 20 years from now. Some of this stuff that we don't even realize is great memories for us will be even bigger memories down the road. So we'll have a competition for you to share your favorite picture there. Second thing, James does a better job than I do because he's been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I'm still got 2 young ones in there that I'm trying to get raised. But he wholeheartedly is right when he says, this week when you go watch your kids play, take a few minutes of it. Drown out the band, drown out the people, don't think about nothing but your kid on that court. Whether she's cheerleading or whether he's warming up or whether they're over in the band. And you just focus on what God has blessed you to have and the memories and everything that's got you guys up to this point. And finally, with that said, best of luck to everybody. There can only be one winner of the 14th region, one winner of the 15th region, but certainly with there just being one winner, none of you guys are losers. You all are champions in our minds. We've enjoyed covering you, some of you. Some of the seniors this year in particular, it hits home because we have footage of when they were in 5th and 6th grade. We were calling their games. And now they're graduating and moving on. Some of them will play at the collegiate level. And some of them will tie their shoes for the last time and take to the court in the next few weeks. So to all of you, best of luck. Let's have fun. Let's meet back here next week. We should be tournament talking next week on the show. We get to see how everybody's done. Of course, now, everybody will say, Jamie, you missed this game and you missed that game when they didn't predict themselves. Now, Johnny and Jackie, they have, I think, about all of them. You guys in the comment section that come back and watch this show, tell me who you think wins each district. Tell me who you think goes in as a runner-up. And then let's also meet back here after the district tournaments, of course, and look at the regional tournaments coming up. You guys were shy. Couldn't get any of you to call on the phone line, but maybe next week, right? We'll talk to you real soon, Noah, right here on Hometown Sports Corner. Got dirt track racing. Somebody said you didn't talk any dirt track racing. I got a bunch of it coming. Again, we posted opening dates The Hazard Race Day is the first Saturday in April, which is another reason I'm so thankful that our All-Star game is not that week. Hazard Race Day kind of kicks off dirt track racing for all of us here in the mountains. The folks and our friends at Save-A-Lot raise a bunch of money for two families that have medical bills and expenses they need help with, and Hazard Race Day will happen, and we'll be there, of course, to help with that, and look forward to that. AMW Wrestling, that's coming up real soon. A sporting event coming in Hazard, I know, in March. And then the guys will have a huge show down in Jackson, Kentucky in April. Soon, hope to have some of those wrestlers on. If you're not part of the AMW YouTube page, if you haven't went and hit that follow button and clicked on that little bell, so when new things happen, you need to do that. And check out this week's AMW Showdown show. It was from Corbin, Kentucky. I had an opportunity to be there to catch it myself in person. It's a good show. Next week's show also was filmed there, and it's a really good show. You want to make sure you catch it next Tuesday night. But go for all things AMW and check it out. Speaking of AMW, how about we finish the show off with what I think was the move of the night from that big show down in Corbin. See if y'all agree with me. God bless you. We'll see you back here next week. We love you. The Lord loves you even more. If we can help you in the right way, let us know. Reach out to us. Monday we will release the All-Star names and also have a contest for the pictures of the year that you fans have taken and a little bit more. Good night, though. God bless you. Tim Short Chevrolet in Hazard, Kentucky is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Todd Kraft and all of his staff want each and every athlete to know that we support all of their dreams. We also want to remind you for your next vehicle to stop by and give us a chance to earn your business, serving you for years and years to come. Tim Short Chevy.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785.
Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Nelson Frazier has the highest quality American-made funeral products, cremation services, mausoleum, and memorial markers, all with a family budget in mind. With 3 chapels located in Hyman, Martin, and now in Prestonsburg. Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
Streets of glory.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance East Kentucky Chiropractic wants to remind you about their Sports Injury Recovery Clinic. Dr. Dale Williams has been providing treatment for sports injuries of all kinds for over 20 years, offering individualized treatments utilizing X-ray and therapies like cold laser, E-stim, and manipulation. East Kentucky Chiropractic can get you off the sidelines and back into the game. Schedule an appointment today with Dr. Williams or Dr. Fields. Call 606-487-9505. We accept most insurances, Medicare and Medicaid.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Fico, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Just want to watch the game.
That turn on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Are you struggling to lose weight? Do you have an underlying health issue? Stressful eating? No time to go to the gym? Come see us at East Kentucky Wellness Center. They want to help you lose weight. Come see them on Highway 119 in North Irvine, Kentucky, or call them at 606-403-1212. Looking for the hard-to-get gift for someone? We recommend East Kentucky Wellness gift vouchers. Remember, a healthier you starts today. 606-403. Established in 1954, Hyman Funeral Service has always been locally owned and operated. Located off of Highway 80, the current facility, built in 1986, was designed to meet the needs of you and your family. Our facility offers 3 chapels of varying sizes to accommodate your desires. We also have a wide range of services to customize for your funeral needs. From the first call through the aftercare program, we are there for the families. Hyman Funeral Services.